Yeah, this is Tactical United and I'm Tactical Red, and today we're going to discuss transfers because you know what? We haven't made any midfield or defensive transfers yet. We'll send a defensive transfer. We made Aaron Wan-Bissaka, which is a right back, which you can check in my last videos. I said, yeah, he's a top quality player. Even before we bought him, I said he's top quality. Now he's been proven top quality. What I said about James, that he's a championship player, I don't really rate him. And to me, he hasn't played well in the tour. To me, he looks very basic, very average. Like, he's not, like, the way I see it is like, why sign him if you got a player like Chong there? That's all I can say. Why sign him if Chong is there? I mean, Chong is 19, he's 21. Chong is already better than him. I don't even know why Daniel James is in the team. Yeah, he's got blistering pace, but do you know what? That's all he's got. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing. He's just got nothing. Like, he's just basic, bog standard player. Honestly, like, he's not gonna do nothing for us. Like, he's not. But you know, it's a waste. It's a waste of signing because we have Chong. Like, honestly, it is. But whatever. So yeah, Wan-Bissaka, Chong, but we need to get this Bruno Fernandes deal sorted because we can't continue to operate like this. We can't continue to have this trash midfield of Matic, Pereira. Now Lingard's in the midfield. Trash upon trash upon trash. Like McTominay, he has potential, but he's not that. I prefer Garner over. I'd choose James Garner over Nemanja Matic every day of the week. Honestly. I think Ollie has a bit of obsession with experience. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he loves Ashley Young. He played Ashley Young over Delo last season, which I think was a mistake. Because I think if Delo played continuously, I think he would have got better. He loves Mata. He gave him a 3-year contract, which is, I mean, have you seen Mata in this tour? I mean, he's okay, but you know, this is, he cannot handle the Premier League. The Premier League is not for him. It's not for him. Premier League is not for him. He's not a Premier League footballer. Like, he should have went back to Spain, played with someone like, you know, Albacete or fucking Malaga. One of these teams, that would have been perfect for him. He's not ready for this type of level now. And we still got him there, and like, we've got him and Lingard there playing that number 10 position. It's, oh my God, it's so poor. It's so poor management, poor selection from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Honestly, he's like Solskjaer said. I listen very carefully to what Solskjaer says. I listen to every single word. Yeah, every single word what he said, and he was like, "Oh, I look at these players as like my children," and that's what he's doing. He's being too emotional, not being clinical. You know, I mean, I know we want Maguire. I hope we're going for Bruno Fernandes. I hope, because like, if we don't get someone like Bruno Fernandes, like, that's 15 goals in the season minimum for me. Like, Fernandes will score. He takes penalties, free kicks, shooting from anywhere around, 25 yards. He's shooting, passing. I mean, him and Pogba are in the midfield. I would probably put McTominay in there. That's doing bits. That is doing really good bits, and that's what we need. We need players that can do bits. Honestly, like, we need players who know how to play, who know how to score, who are clinical in the final third, just like my guy Mason Greenwood. Yeah, Mason Greenwood. I mean, I've had this guy like on my Twitter. He's been my picture since March because I've known this guy. I mean, I did not come across him until probably the beginning of the year, but when I did come across him, I was like, wow. Like, you know when you just know talent and people think, people were like, people are gonna call him a flop. He can't be a flop. Like, the way he is, he can't flop. Like, he's just a special player. I actually don't really know what type of player he is, like, to be honest. Like, I couldn't describe a player that's similar to him. People say Van Persie, but yeah, the way he strikes the ball and is like Van Persie. Like, he does strike it like Van Persie, but he's got skills. He can dribble, he can pass. His movement is excellent. I mean, he's just a natural talent. I mean, it's rare you come across talents like this. It's very rare. And the fact is, he's 17 and he's probably going to start against Chelsea. Like, I mean, that just says everything. I mean, I would start him. I don't care. I don't care if he has a poor game. Like, for me, I'm starting him because you know what? He won't have a poor game. He will score. I'm telling you, he will score. If you played him 30 games, he will score 15 goals. there's no doubt about that. Like, he's a 1-2 guy already at 17. So imagine when he's 20. Imagine when he's Mbappe's age. I'm not saying he's as good as Mbappe, but boy, I don't know, I don't know, but he's a great player. But this board, if we're haggling over money, like, if obviously they want 80 million, if we're haggling like over that, we need to pay the money, because you know what? Harry Maguire is what we need. If Sporting Lisbon wants 65 million, just give them 65 million. I don't understand all the delays. I don't get it. I just want to get it. I just want to get that guys in. I want to get the guys in. Now they're talking about Pepe for 75 million. Now obviously we sell Lukaku, then we have Pepe, then we would have Pepe, Martial, Rashford, Sanchez, Daniel James, Pepe. Oh, I said Pepe already. Daniel James and Chong. I like that. I really like that. Those 6 sound so wavy to me. They sound wavy. Like, those 6 in the team are gonna do bits. There's no doubt about that. Like, there's no doubt. Like, Pepe will score 15, Greenwood 15, Rashford 15, Martial 15, and the rest will add. Chong and James will add what they need to add. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's goals. You could rotate that. I like that. And if we have a midfielder, Fernandes, I mean, I can't see this happening. To be honest with you, I can't see all of these signings happening in 2 weeks. Like, it's not fathomable. But I'm still hopeful, and I still have faith. Like, you know what I mean? We have 2.5 weeks left. We all have to have faith. We all have to be like, okay, Man United can do something. But we have Ed Woodward, who's a fucking cunt. He's a cunt. And I don't mean to call him a cunt because it's such a strong word, but I'm sorry. He is, because he's haggling for. So all he can produce for the Glazers is money. He can't generate money. He can't generate money via the football pitch. So he generates money via, commercial deals and saving them 5 million here and there, and like showing that, oh, look at my net spend and He just wants to. He's showing off, and that's why he's cutting. Like, we didn't spend no money last season. Like, we didn't spend money, so like, we've got money. We've got money to spend. We didn't spend anything last season. Like, nothing. Like, it's basically 50 million is nothing for us. So we should have 150 million every season to spend. So we should have at least 250 to spend. Like, if we sell Lukaku, like, we spent 100. Right now we spend 70. We spent 80 on Maguire. That's like 150, and then we spent 60 on Bruno Fernandes. That's 200, and then you use the money for Lukaku to buy Pepe. That's it, done and dusted. That's what big teams do. That's what big clubs do. Like, we need to invest. That's it. That's what I think. But we'll see. As I said to everybody, I don't really rate Solskjaer. I don't really think he's a good manager. Some of his comments was like a bit weak yesterday when he was talking about, players that, he'll be happy with, and, we'll be happy with the team. I wouldn't be complaining about anyone, kissing arse to the board. Like, he should be like, like, obviously I get it. He's working for them and that, but you should be like, I still believe, like, we need players, and, I say, yeah, I'll work with what I got, but, improvements are needed still. Like, put some pressure. But no, he's kissing ass because he doesn't want to upset anyone. This is what I don't like about this guy. He don't want to upset people. Like, put pressure on him. Like, tell them how it is, because he don't want to tell them how it is. But it is what it is. It's what it is. All I can tell you is that if we stick to this team now, we might finish top 4. If we buy Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, I think we'll be comfortably top 4. Comfortably, like, you don't know what the season can hold. Like, Liverpool could have a bad season. Liverpool might not have the same season they did last time. Man City, same thing. You don't know, like, the level of consistency could drop. It could drop, like, especially Man City. They've been consistent for 2 straight years. It could drop. I mean, I look at Man City's team and I think Aguero is getting old. I think Silva's old already. Like, they bought Rodri. Don't know who else they're looking to sign, but I don't see a big improvement in their team. I don't see any improvement. Liverpool, same thing. I don't see any improvement, but they could either be like the same as it was last season, or they can drop off. More likely a drop off than anything else. More likely. So I'm not saying we can win it. I'm not saying we can do it, but if we get the players that we need, I'm saying that we have a great, outstanding chance to do something special. That's what I'm saying. I'm tactical red. I don't have faith in Ollie, but I still have hope. I'm not blind. I'm like, he could do well. He could do good. But ultimately, I can't see it because he's just not strong as a man. He's not a strong man. We need a strong man to manage us, and we'll see anyway. I hope he does well though, but we'll see. Everybody have a good day. It's 28 degrees in London, which is kind of rare for London, so I'm gonna have a good day, and everyone else have one too, because we're just trying to do what we're trying to do. Enjoy. Let's get behind the Reds. Let's just get behind it, and let's just be positive for a couple of days, man. Let's just be positive until the Chelsea game, and let's see what happens in the Chelsea game, because you know what, we got Greenwood, and Greenwood, for me, he's a world beater. A world fucking beater. Like, him, Pogba, Wan-Bissaka, if Martial and Rashford can improve, when McTominay steps up, we've got good defense, like, that's a solid base. We got a solid base. We get Fernandes. It's a solid base if all of it gets completed. Honestly speaking, it's a solid base. So let's see what happens. Enjoy your day, guys.